I thought it was a tremendous defensive game. I thought offensively, we played as well as we could play. You don't shoot 50% against Pittsburgh, not many teams do. I thought offensively we really played well. Unfortunately, we stopped rebounding. I think got 19 second chance points. Our defense stopped them, and we just couldn't rebound the basketball. The two keys in the second half, Patterson, we didn't give him much room, but when he got it, he made 2 or 3 tough shots that got them right back in the game. And then, we kept making good plays. They switched to the zone. We made good plays. Rock made a couple of really good post-up moves. Again, we played really well offensively. But defensively, we forced them. We finally took away Patterson, and we forced them to take the shots we wanted to, and they got it back. We just got to, this is the first game really this year that the boards really would have been the determining factor in the game. If it wasn't for, Tyler making the plays he made down the stretch. He made some of the best plays that I've seen in a long time. You don't get to the basket against Pittsburgh. He got to the basket for 2 layups and made his free throws. That's unusual for any player. Jeremy made 2 big free throws, and then Tyler made 4 free throws. But it was, he won the game down the stretch for us. It's just disappointing at this stage that we would do such a poor job on the boards in the second half. And part of that's Pittsburgh's good. They're physical. They got a really good basketball team. I think they're as good as anybody. I think they'll be difficult for anybody to beat. Watching them play, they're as good as any Pittsburgh team I've seen in a while. They've got the inside guys. I'm not going to do that again. They've got the inside guys you got to have, and they've got really great guard play, and Patterson's a tremendous player. Pittsburgh's a really, really good basketball team, and that should come up as no surprise to anybody that follows college basketball. They won the most games in the Big East Conference the last 10 years. And that was the best conference probably in the country most of those years. So nothing surprising. Again, I thought our offense was really as good as we could ask it to be tonight. Questions?
Coach, they say that for the great athletes, the game slows down in clutch time, in big moments. Can you talk about Tyler and his ability to rise to the occasion?
Well, we opened it up, and we like to give him the opportunity in those situations. They're playing Trevor and C.J. hard. We're trying to give him an opportunity where he can get to the basket. He just has a knack for doing it that's, as good as just about anybody that I've seen.
Beyond physically having the knack, as a freshman at that age?
Well, he's just a mature player. Some freshmen are, Carmelo was pretty good, Jerry was pretty good. Some freshmen are capable as freshmen to be able to do those things, and, he's one of those guys.
Is that anything that's called, or he just sees something?
We try to run an open offense, and instead of big ball screen, he goes the other way or uses it whichever he sees, and then he just has a knack for getting there and finishing.
How have you seen him grow since he came here? He looks very calm to us.
He was about the same when he came in. I haven't had any effect. I don't know that. I don't even talk to him.
Just address the development of Rakeem in ways.
I thought Rakeem was good tonight offensively. He made a couple really good post moves. I think we can find him down there a little bit better. I was just disappointed in his defense and rebounding, particularly that one stretch there. We just stopped, and it wasn't just him. It was him and Jeremy and CJ. It's the first time this year that's happened. We just didn't rebound for a long stretch, and it could have cost us the game. And it will cost you a game if you don't correct that.
Jim, defensively for you, what changed over the last 4.5 minutes a game?
We got 2 rebounds. We actually didn't get them. They knocked them out of bounds. We didn't even get them. But they didn't score on their offense probably about 8 straight times, and they scored. Because we just didn't get the ball back. Our defense was good the whole game. We did lead Patterson a couple times, but one of them, he was way out, the other one caught us a little bit by surprise, but, you know, he's really worked hard, he's improved his shooting, I don't remember him his freshman year, he'd be able to make a shot, he's become over a 40% three-point shooter, and really, obviously, a really good player as well, but, you know, he's really a good player, really good player.
Coach, it seemed like they did a pretty good job being patient offensively, really using 30 seconds or so, but as you mentioned, toward the end of the game, your defense was able to.
Yeah, everybody does that against us, we'll see it next game, we'll see it pretty much all year, that's what people do. You know, we just have to be able to withstand that, but that's all right, we'll be able to do that, we just have to rebound better.
You mentioned offensively how your team was able to look, especially in the front court with guys like Jeremy and Rakeem Christmas. How crucial was that, especially when Tyler Ennis wasn't able to get too
I
many
think
assists?
Rakeem was huge during the zone. When they switched to the zone, we went to him twice, and he made two really good post moves when we had to have him. Tyler made a big three. The 3 or 4 possessions they played zone, we scored. You know, we scored on it. We really did a good job in that situation. And, it's hard sometimes when you've been playing against a man that all of a sudden somebody switches to the zone to make sure you get the right shots. And, you know, we really did a good job in terms of attacking the zone there.
When Rakeem picked up his 4th foul, were you thinking about going to bye, especially after the last game?
No, I don't usually worry about foul problems down the stretch. You know, you gotta be able to stay out. You don't want your best players out of the game. Jeremy Grant hadn't been in at Boston College, we might have lost the game. If he fouled out, they would have said, I should have had him out, but, you know, that's what happens. You know, you can do it right 10 times. If it doesn't work one time, it's wrong, but, you know, we can play with foul trouble, our players know how to do that. And if you lose them, we've still got blocks, so that's not a problem.
Jim, on their last inbounds at midcourt, you're up 3.
Yeah,
You made
we
the decision
fouled.
to foul.
Yeah, we were gonna foul. That's what we're doing now with less than 6, 7 seconds to go. We're gonna foul in that situation. I've seen too many guys make shots in that situation. I think the fouling is the best way. I hesitate a little bit because we're not a good rebounding team, but fortunately he missed. And,